Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about the Kindle Fire HD10 and why this is my go-to tablet and why it should probably be yours too. So first of all, I have an iPad Pro and I have this tablet, and I've got to tell you the one that I use the most, would you like to guess? It's the Kindle Fire HD10. Now you might be asking yourself why that would be, because the iPad Pro is obviously a much more powerful device, but it's also a much more expensive device too, so you have to keep that in mind. But the reason that I love this device so much is, one, it is the format. So the iPad is more like a square and this is more like a rectangle. They do look different in those regards, but I just love the rectangular format because it's great for watching movies. It's like holding a widescreen in your hand. Aside from that, the games look fantastic in portrait or landscape. Now, on my iPad Pro, I actually never really got into gaming very much, even though they have a pretty good game library. I just never got into it because the games were not very fun to play on the iPad. They're really fun to play on this, and the experience is nice too. I think it's because Amazon has really optimized that experience for their Kindle devices, and the main focus of the Kindle is really entertainment. When it comes down to it, that's what the Kindle's all about. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, fantastic. You're ready to go right out of the box. There's tons and tons of hours of content. You're not going to get bored anytime soon with the Kindle Fire HD10. However, if you don't have an Amazon Prime account, that's okay too, because you can still use the device. You'll just be buying a lot more individual options like movies and videos and books and things like that that are kind of included already on Prime. Aside from that, look at this screen. The screen is actually very nice. Like, the display on this thing is absolutely amazing. I can't believe how good this looks. Games obviously look great, but as you can see, this is just an ad on the main screen there. The colors are vibrant, they're vivid. I really like the display. What's important is my experience when I'm using the device. So again, it's optimized really for Amazon content. At the very top, I've got my audiobooks that I'm listening to. Those automatically show up. So if you do Audible and you do all of that other cool stuff, this is already going to be ready for you right out of the box. But I want to go over some of the apps because I keep hearing in other reviews, well, Amazon doesn't have quite the app store that an Apple or Samsung device would. And while that may be true, they have the important apps. And that's really what matters. You can also pretty much install any app that can be installed on a Google device by using an APK, and those are very easy to download. Tons of tutorials on YouTube about how to install apps outside of the Amazon App Store on your Kindle Fire. It's not a difficult process, but I personally don't think you need to do that. Most people are going to find exactly what they need on the Amazon App Store. So quit stressing over that. There might be some obscure title or something that you want that they might not have, that you might have to go and download the APK for, but that's okay. It's really an easy process, and the majority of what you need is already going to be on here. Let me show you a game that I discovered the other day and I am just obsessed with. So I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and when I found out that there is a new Harry Potter game that is on the Kindle, I had to have it, and it's over here. I'm going to go ahead and just press that to show you how good it looks on here. Let's see, game mode, yes. Try and show you without a glare. Look how quickly it loads. It also loads things pretty quickly too. I've not had any issues when it comes to that. I'm going to turn the volume completely off just for copyright reasons. Well, I'll actually turn it up for just a second to let you hear. It can get pretty loud, so no worries about that. But I just want to show you this game really quickly and how good it looks on here. If you're a Harry Potter fan, obviously this is probably something you want to check out, but you create a profile, you can learn spells and things as you play. It's kind of like a Candy Crush type of game, but it's Harry Potter. It's really fun. Just want to show you kind of how some of the games look on here. And what I mean when I say that the games are fun to play on here is a lot of games are really meant to be played in this type of portrait mode, but on an iPad, what it tends to do is it just stretches, or you're left with some like blank space on either side. They look really good on the Kindle. Like this type of screen display, it just fits it perfectly. I kind of want to just go and play this now instead of finishing the review. Aside from that, let's talk about the build quality. I don't have mine in a case because I love how this feels and looks outside of a case, but you're more than welcome to get a case for yours. That's okay if you do want one, but I just think it looks so good and sleek outside of a case. I mean, we're talking about a device that's well under $200. You're not going to find a tablet that comes with this many entertainment options and is already set up with such a good ecosystem for under $200. This is just an amazing deal. And I'm going to put my link down in the description where you can get the best possible price on one of these. I highly recommend that you check it out. I'm so impressed with this tablet. Like I said, I pick this one up and use it way more than I do my iPad. And that's because, too, I can take this with me anywhere. And for the price, obviously I don't want it to get broke or anything, but it's a lot more rugged than my iPad. If it does happen to break, I could buy 4 or 5 of these for what I spent on my iPad. The materials that this is made out of, though, are a lot more rugged than what my iPad's made out of. While they do tend to use more plastic materials in Kindles, I think they tend to hold up better. The types of materials and the types of plastic they use, you can hear it's a very hard shell plastic, and there's a lot of drop tests and stress tests on YouTube where they take these and try to drop them and show you just exactly how well they do work. I was watching a video well before I got mine to kind of look into that, and somebody dropped theirs multiple times, and they picked it right back up, and there were no scratches, there was nothing wrong with the case, no dents or anything, and it worked perfectly. If I did that with my iPad, there would definitely be some dents and some bending going on and the cracks all over the screen. I just feel like the iPad is a little bit more fragile, a lot more fragile actually, than the Kindle Fire HD10. Also, Amazon decided to use USB-C for the charging here, whereas a lot of tablets out there are still not on board with that. So congratulations, Amazon. That was a really cool move. There's a camera built in on the front as well as the back. And I could go on all day talking about how much this has become a part of my day-to-day life and how much fun I have with the Kindle Fire HD10. But again, I just wanted to let you know that if you're looking for a budget tablet that's going to be great on performance, great for games, great for entertainment, you could not go wrong with one of these. You're going to have so many hours of entertainment with this. It's unreal. Also, the price is great. And this makes a really cool gift. If you're looking to get something for someone and you're willing to spend a little bit more money on a gift, how cool would it be to get one of these? It's unlimited entertainment. Be sure to check out that link down in the description for the best possible price on one of these. And there's a lot of different colors to choose from when you do click on that link. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you at all. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.